I always felt grateful for even the small things. I always used to celebrate the small things. Now I might be celebrating the bigger things, but I always celebrate every little good thing that would happen to me in my life. Even before I had any kind of money or any of that, I would celebrate and I would feel grateful for it, and it just gave me more.
I'm tired of waiting for something I don't know yet.
I got that on video, dude.
Hating everything.
Today, I wish to candidly reflect on the importance of kindness, patience, and gratitude, not only for the people you love, but also for those that you will inevitably argue and clash with. In my life, I have found that leveraging these three qualities is essential to success in any realm. Most importantly, I want to express an insistence on the role and responsibility of these behaviors on and off social media, lest becoming a generation that I think would be tribal and impatient. We all know what social media has become, a battleground of hatred, conspiracy, and destruction of those that disagree with you. Influencers are paid to deceive and convince you to feel worse about yourself and live beyond your means. But instead, imagine for a second if social media was a community of people, as Carl Sagan says, really working the mix, full of wonder, generously open to every notion, dismissing nothing except for good reason, but at the same time as a second nature demanding stringent standards of evidence. I hope to convince you that this isn't some fantasy world. By remaining kind, patient, and willing to argue, but also capable of having your mind changed, these technologies of tremendous division and also our collective mental health can find redemption. I think one failing of our generation is our inability to reason and grow with people with profound differences than us. We, on and off social media, doom each other by holding on to images of one another based on blind preconceptions about a group of people, ones we inherit and reproject without question. And all the while, we are never as kind as we want to be, and yet nothing angers us more than people being unkind to us. I argue that we should temper our criticism and division with kindness, for none of us comes equipped with the most thoughtful and compelling view of the world. Humans, all of us, are greatly perturbed by fear, anxiety, and uncertainty, and in seeking to becalm ourselves, we sometimes anchor ourselves to irrational and ignorant ideologies or groups of people that can offer us stability. In an effort to understand those who succumb to such examples of false refuge, use your compassion for kindred spirits who are on a similar quest to find meaning and fulfillment. We are all exploring a world that none of us actually understands, and sometimes ignorance can rise from the feeling of powerlessness in a complex, troublesome, and unpredictable world. Of course, that doesn't mean that we should sanction such behavior, but we should leverage patience and our capacity for good to eradicate it. As Leo Tolstoy would tell us, the kinder and more thoughtful a person is, the more kindness he can find in others. Kindness enriches our lives. With kindness, mysterious things finally become clear, difficult things become easy, and dull things become cheerful. Every technology, social media included, is aglow with the exhilaration of endless possibility. Its dark sides, though, have pierced our initial optimism and have left us feeling more alone and divided than ever. Remind yourself that the best parts of your own life are based on the labors of others. We eat food that others have grown, wear clothes that others have made, and live in houses that others have built. I hope we can use the renewed resolve for moral betterment we have at the beginning of each year to envision a society that is capable of cultivating both critical thinking and kindness. They are not mutually exclusive and incapable of coexistence, and I challenge you to uphold these values in all your future experiences, on and offline.